need to be thinking about, in our activism, what are our goals? How does this help or hinder the next generation or even several generations from now? And if your cause can't help someone generations later, you know, what is it doing? You know, what is the purpose? Voices for Earth Justice is like here in this space in Brightmoor to be like a hub to bring other people in to just essentially be like a community space. And so like if I have an organization and I want to hold my meetings, I can come here. And so Voices for Earth Justice is an organization that is looking to bridge community, bridge relationships in the community through environmental-based justice initiatives. The time, just explaining, and the point isn't really to give you a full, in-depth lesson. The point is to introduce you to concepts and then let you analyze them on your own and think further on it. And then when we come back, you can elaborate on what you learned and like your thought process after you went home. We're gardening, and so that's when we're all doing the same thing, we're doing the same task. There's no class level, you know what I mean? You don't need a race to or an ethnicity to pick up a rake, you know. And when you engage in activities that everyone's on the same plane, it gives you the opportunity to actually just let your guard down and get to know each other. And so I think that's a really big thing kind of small thing that's had big successes, you know, for us regarding like bridging gaps and such. The people coming in from the suburbs can better have an understanding of the people they're trying to serve and actually form a better connection with that understanding and possibly have a better chance to work with the community as opposed to coming in and saving the community or just doing something without any regard or any input from the community that they want to serve. I think that a change in mentality must occur. Like, we don't need industrialism to like be on top again. And we see that with all of the small grassroots initiatives going on around the city. There are a lot of people who are pulling away from industrialized systems. If we can teach someone from childhood to respect nature, to respect their place in nature, and be able to connect everything together and in the system, I feel like people we would have a better environment in a sense, because it's something that we learned and we grew up with, as opposed to something you learned about in college or high school, and after you didn't have a care about the environment, now it's supposed to click in. I think that, we're working backwards. And so if we can just get a basic awareness and respect for nature from the youth, I think we'll fare better.